And Corki just works well as a blind pick mid laner because what is good against Corki? There's not that much that really smashes Corki in lane. The last pick, Zed, though, showing some confidence here for Hui.
Ruby Crystal potions, got stick save with his boots for Swifties. Oh, might have some flashes here. Thunderlords being called down everywhere. And it looks like everybody gets out of this one. Some limping away.
That was pretty bad for CLG, though. That's flash down, exhaust down already for CLG. Smithy had to flash out of there. So a couple summoners advantage gained there for Immortals, and Flame has to get those kind of edges.
Gotta wonder. There's the hits. Bola on. He doesn't. Oh, he didn't realize it quick enough. Made the move. Does the Smithy turn around for the fight? He's waiting for the cooldown. He gets out. That's the blue, not a red buff.
That was so close.
I wonder how much as well they're trolling each other with Storm Shield when you go to CS.
Oh, Bobal's in trouble.
That's the death mark. Spinning, and he goes down. Told him it would. He is going to get a trade, though, onto Smithy. And that's the 2-for-1, though. It actually can't like turn into the lane that he wants now, where you just ricochet and boomerang blade it. You got his farm under the turret.
Yeah, now that he has the BF sword, that CS lead should not really be extending. As you said, you can just clear it out with the spells so easily. And he can look to extend that.
Flash forward. Oh, Pobelter. Thinking he had room to play, and Hui says, let's go, any day.
Nice play from Hui to follow up on Smithy's earlier chunk out there. Full commitment, blows both the summoners, gets the kill, doesn't even need the death mark pop, and 2-0 Zed. Hui's off to a good start.
This is actually where Counter Logic Gaming was able to take Ole down in a
here
similar situation. Will they want the same thing? Very nice tidal wave. Dardoch makes it by, though. Alphamoo leaves himself in a scary spot. Xmithy has 3 to engage on.
Darshan's here.
To the team, and Darshan is on flame right now. They're under the turret. It looks like he could go down. Pobelter may not have
nice
enough time
equalizer.
to help him. The turnaround from Flame in a 3v1, and he goes down valiantly.
Hui killed 2 on the side.
He took his shadow back. He's down by blue, so he won't keep going, but a 3-for-1. As Flame finally got something getting out of that one.
They got completely split up. Flame,
yeah.
Nice play on the side, but Hui kills 2 people off in a 1v2.
Ooh.
Now gets out the summoner, will escape here.
Yeah.
We have to see that again. Hui coming up big for the team. Really good initial disengage from Afro was what kind of delayed this and allowed them to start the turnaround. The Jhin ultimate opens up, Darshan TPs in quickly. You can see that they are in full retreat. It looks like it's just gonna be a clean kill on Flame. In comes Hui, hitting them both with the Shuriken, both with that Shadow Slash, takes out 2 carries from Immortals, just like that, having a huge game for himself. And who is going to answer him in the side lane? They really want to make this play happen. They're establishing the vision, now looking for the engage.
On the hunt, throws it on. Afro, who goes down that time, didn't have the exhaust or flash. This is Immortals working off, knowing those summoners were down last time, and they had to put the pedal to the metal. Shots from Stixay in the back, and it does not do much to deter Immortals off of Darshan. The Tree of Life is cut down on a second very fast engage from Immortals.
Allows them to play more aggressive. It's already a good core item for Rumble.
Tidal wave out, Dardoch gets shut down. Actually, he's getting crowd control locked up consistently here. Finally gets out. Hugi is on to Ale. Ole goes down. Here comes Darshan in. Nice last shot onto Flame. Will it be a re-engage? Hugi throws down the Yomus, looking for a shadow forward, but it's just to push the team off. So Ole's the only one going down. Both Summoners and Monsoon used to help the team.
And CLG want to get more. They want to push the advantage because they still have their full HP tank. They can very easily threaten the dive. They will pick up this turret here and start to battle back, but look at the equalizer, and the turret's on Hui. He may just die to the turret.
And one more shot. Oh, the harpoon just misses. Flame flashes forward. He's in the fight. Zanya is on. Darshan's trying to swing. He can't get it down. The tree does not have that much damage when no minis are there. And they see turret a little bit stronger.
Yeah, CLG is not really prioritizing it too much. They're trying to get a pick.
Yep. There's one hit. Ooh, he's so close. Edge of Knights, both get hit by Howling Gale, so they are off in a little stop. Ole getting popped immediately. He tried to throw on the ultimate, it just fizzled out right away.
I mean, he did a good job at absorbing those initial shots. We'll see if anyone can get over here to pick up Dardoch. Has no flash, should be able to walk it out. Oh no, they're going for it.
Smithy's gonna have it. There's the lockdown, another good kill. The perseverance pays off on the chase, and 2 members of Immortals are down after a big lull in the game. It just comes that CLG worked through the mid lane, and we're able to spread Immortals thin on the top push from Pobelter. Packages in just to deter Hugi here.
Rumble TPing in, has Equalizer. This is very dangerous for CLG to get trapped in the pit against the Equalizer.
He laid it up the Baron pit. They're going to be able to come back down. He gets exhausted, bubbled up. Can't get the flame spreader out just in time, so they're able to deliver the damage.
Cody-san coming from behind.
Now, here comes the ricochets. Tries to bounce around, takes an immediate hit and goes down. He put himself in the middle of the fight instead of taking the outside members. Flame doing what he can. Zanias is down, and Darshan's going to be the last few attacks. No! A good flash out and Storm Shield from Olay to get out of that. What a scrappy fight. Still, got to pick up the Rengar. So much potential you can have.
He's looking.
It's basically who he could be doing right here. Package forward flash. Oh, slowed, so his flash didn't cut him to the right side of the structure.
Yeah, so what he was trying to do there was force the package to be used before he used his death mark, and then use the flash death mark to close the gap and get the kill. You have to think that even if he landed the death mark, Pobelter still with exhaust and flash probably would have been fine, but they're looking again. Olay's caught.
Monsoon out, tries to push off the members. Dardoch stays for meat wall. Tidal wave on the backside. Olay staying alive. It's going to be McSmithy that goes down first. Pobelter is the next to drop in this fight. Somehow Aphromoo keeps himself alive. Darshan cannot get any assistance from the team as Immortals backed up very quick on that one to make sure CLG's initiators were in a bad spot. Well, how good is that? We were just saying, if Aphromoo doesn't have those summoners, that's when Dardoch goes in. Nami's down immediately as I give Dardoch the caster curse, and he takes him out immediately. 50 seconds on these timers here, so one of these big fights and you're inside your opponent's base.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown. So he's going to head back to base there, making a nice play. Certainly can. It looks like he wants to build towards a Rylai's, so not electing to go straight for a Death Cap or something. He's getting a little bit more HP, have those slows. And Immortals starting up this Baron. We'll see if CLG can react. The Baron looks like it might just be dead.
All right,
going for the steal.
Xmithy, he steals it, and he goes down. He throws no care to going down, but he gets what his team needs. This is huge for Huki as well. He will demand much more respect in the side lanes, but the rest of CLG has to play careful now, so they don't get taken out. Waiting for Xmithy. After that, they can go.
Gotta shake your head at this one. I mean, Immortals feels like they're playing a good game, and then it just feels like you get to the stage and you're like, I don't know what to do. Guess we'll do Baron.
What a good play from Stixay to Xmithy there. First shot, Smite. They were controlling their own burst damage with one member in the pit. And we'll think twice as they choose their own adventure next time.
Who he wants this.
No package, only a short drop on that one. Deathmark's gonna pop, one last hit. And he does not look at the explosion.
And Pobelter didn't even bother using the exhaust there. I'm not sure if he thought he was dead anyway or just decided not to do it, but Hui picks up a nice kill there. And this can unlock them, but they're looking for the counter engage. Charlotte coming with y'all.
Hui hit, they look for Aphromoo, split each other as there's a shadow over the wall to be had. Sterix gauge goes off.
Ultimate from Stixay.
Olay stopped down. Curtain Call's gonna hit their exit away, and Darshan is that exit path right now. They're all going topside, but Olay's in the back. He can't give tailwind movement speed to the team. So
the equalizer is huge!
Aphromoos the only one on it. Xmithy and the rest have to back off. Redemption comes down. Now they can follow Darshan back into the fight. A 3v1 extended for him. Soaking up damage with Vengeful Maelstrom on. He's even got a GA if he goes down once. That's a twisted advance forward. Xmithy's gonna claw another one down. A sweep on Immortals by CLG.
Your package up for Pobelter. Oh, that's risky to try to defend though.
Does he lose it once he gets it? Xmithy drawing his fire. Darshan, he wants that. He's not going to get it, though. Looking for the twisted advance immediately. The team will back out. Huhi in the bot lane as well.
Now they see it. Will Dardoch go for the steal? You have to think so.
Halfway down, they're on to Olay. They're making him think twice. If Huhi can be a distraction here, he also pulls the exhaust. Flashes out. Darshan's on the back. What's his target? He's locked down for now. That is going to be Elder just on the one Infernal, but it means
over the wall.
Save it from Immortals, and they continue to engage. Aphromoo behind the team, giving heals and giving speed. Xmithy going for the front side just to slow him down more, which costs him his life. And a huge last shot coming in from Stixay. Is there a deadly flourish to follow? Over to Xmo. Oh, Pobelter almost going down. I thought Xmithy was going to make it over for more spikes, but he does not. All the summoners and everything used.
Would be pretty risky to try to go for an end, but there is a lot of time on the death timers for Cody Sun and Flame. So they could decide to make the call and just go straight for an end.
We're at about 55, 60 seconds on those death timers.
They're looking.
It's going to be Very reminiscent of the other game. Immortals members spawning as CLG gets on the Nexus. We're much later, though.
There's no more mains. I think they have to back off, and they may have overstayed.
Yep.
That's already the GA proc. These guys are getting low. Dardoch is back up, and he has the ultimate. He's looking.
Darshan could be that hit. One on, he doesn't want to get turned down by the team. They are so reluctant to actually do this. There's the ultimate, a few more hits. They know they can take it. Tidal Wave being held by Aframu. Now onto Smithy, he jumps away. Dardoch, fearing what he may have gotten himself into, does get out of that one alive, but he was patiently waiting for exactly that reason. Is they could almost turn and kill him.
Maybe punished much more from this, but we'll see.
Oh, he burns him down! Flame with a huge play. There's no chance for the outsmite. And now Immortals stave off the Baron coming in from Counter Logic Gaming, lose a few members, but come out of this one on top.
When the penetration items start to come in, you are not nearly as tanky, but they're opening up. Darshan coming in for a flank. They want this fight.
Cody Sun, we're looking. Cody Sun, spell shield out. He has the patience and time to move. Shield onto Dardoch was the storm shield from Janna. We're watching the target. Huhi back now. Damage onto Flame as he's Zanya's. CLG and Immortals scrapping with the same amount of HP now, just about. Stixay on the backside healthier, as well as Darshan. You're not really looking at a tank on Immortals' side, so they have to be in with kills or in and out. But Immortals now have to think. They have a lot of things on their plate as mid lane starts to push in. Top lane almost being ready to push in here inside of CLG.
The bot lane is big, so they're going to engage. Here it comes.
Straight across, Darshan has to walk. He flashes over the equalizer. Nice job by Flame to get that out, but didn't catch too many members. Redemption comes back. A little bit of heal. Nicely done by Aframu and communication from CLG, but Immortals is still ready. Immortals has to take this or they lose more turrets.
Threaten the Baron. Because if the minion wave in the bot lane does not get answered, it could threaten the inhibitor turret. Oh, but Darshan's TPing in from behind. They're going to look for the fight.
Comes into the mid lane. That means they can see him off the minions. Dardoch's first bubble, twisted advance, gets himself out with a quick W. GA's there, so they've committed quite a bit to not get it. Ole able to flash up top. Flame is stuck. His equalizer's down, so this is a perfect fight for CLG in the jungle. Dardoch's down. He's going to come back up. Cody Sun doing what he can with exhaust on, trying to put on more damage. He's going to get Darshan. Darshan down, but we're going to see now Huhi come back up. GA, Huhi down. And Xmithy's now his GA. Immortals has basically fought CLG twice and won just now. They're going to get Xmithy out of this one, but what can Immortals clean up here because all of their lanes are pushed?
Yeah, and Cody Sun just carried that fight. He flashed in onto Stixay, took Stixay out immediately with the 80 carry down. That was the consistent damage gone for CLG, and they are under threat of losing a lot.
I don't know, they have Mountain Infernals. As soon as I get to these turrets, you see how fast they drop. And those as well, shots coming from the Triforce of Pole Belter. The rest of the team behind him, they're looking for a kill. Xmithy's trying to be a deterrent here. Aframu with the bubbles. Cody Sun would be the perfect one to hit out. Aframu saying, follow me, uses all his actives to try and save it. Cody Sun would be the one to get here. He's a lot of the damage. Pole Belter as well. 7 seconds on Stixay now. Nexus is open. We're going to game 3, 25-18. Immortals keep this one in their control for the victory.